Hello everyone, welcome to another awesome week. I'm sure you had a wonderful weekend, and I also had a wonderful weekend. You're welcome to class. Today we're talking about synonyms and antonyms in verbal reasoning class. The topic today is synonyms and antonyms in verbal reasoning class. Synonyms and antonyms. Last week we talked about homophones, and I'm sure you can still remember what homophones are. You can tell me what are homophones. What are homophones? Good. Words that have the same pronunciation, sound, but different spelling and different meaning. Can somebody give me an example of homophone? Yes, I have sights and sights. Good. And I have several examples as well. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. We'll be talking about synonyms and antonyms. I am Mrs. Olayinka, and I'm so excited to have you on this wonderful learning platform. Today, at the end of the class, you should be able to define synonyms for me and give me examples. Define antonyms and give me examples. Now let's go. What is synonyms? Synonyms are words that are similar or nearly the same in meaning with other words. Similar. Nearly the same in meaning with other words. You can see the caption I have here. Synonyms, words that have the same meaning. Kids, children, gift, present. Gift is a synonym of present. Kids is a synonym of children. Now let's go to examples of synonyms. I have several examples here. I have starts, begin. Starts and what? Begin. Astonished. The synonym of astonished is amazed, surprised, stunned, or flabbergasted. We have like 4 words that can use as synonyms of astonished. Then we have revealed. Revealed, the synonym is expose or open. Reveal, expose, open. Conceal. Conceal, the synonym is hide. Organize, the synonym is arrange. Assemble, the synonym is gather. Hard, the synonym is difficult. Simple, the synonym is easy. Now let's have this caption discussed. I have mad, angry. I'm mad at you. When you're trying to say that you are angry with the person. Then begin, start. That's the one we have here as the first one. Begin, start. Then we have beautiful and pretty. Beautiful and what? Pretty. You can see them there. The words are synonymous. The words are what? Synonymous. Now let's have more examples of synonyms. I have another caption here. Incredible, super, wonderful. They are synonymous. That means they have the same meaning. When you say something is incredible, that thing is wonderful, and that thing is super. Now we have answer. Synonym of answer is what? Reply or response. Mad is insane or crazy. Cry, weep. Anger, wrath. Scared, afraid. Buy, purchase. Enemy, foe. Career, occupation. Abandon, leave. You can see those are synonyms of the words that have been given. Now we have another example here. We have colossal, titanic, massive, gigantic, huge, and big. What does it mean? The same thing. They mean the same thing. They mean the same thing. Colossal, titanic, massive, gigantic, huge, and big. How many words? 6 words. 6 of them mean the same thing. That is what we call synonyms. So you can use them interchangeably. But as you see these words, they can have different meaning in different contexts. But singly like this, individually, they are synonymous. They are what? Synonymous. Now let's go to antonyms. Antonyms are words that are opposites or nearly opposites in meaning with other words. Synonyms, antonyms are words that are opposite or nearly opposite in meaning with other words. Nearly opposite in meaning with other words. I think opposite is missing there. Nearly opposite in meaning to other words. You can see the caption I have here. It says antonyms, two words that have opposite meaning. Two words that have opposite meaning, and I have some of them listed there. Can you call them out? Good. Hot. The opposite of hot is what? Cold. The opposite of wet is dry. Little, big. Soft, hard. Smooth, rough. Day, night. On, off. In, out. Up, down. Those words are what? The antonyms of one each other. Now I have more examples of antonyms. Hide, reveal or expose, opposites. Entrance, exit. Vertical, horizontal. Sow, reap. Plant, harvest. Those words are opposite in meaning to themselves. More examples of antonyms. Like I said, antonyms are words that have opposite meaning. That have what? Opposite meaning. So we have hot and cold. These two go together. Hot and cold. Happy and sad. These two go together. You can see the one there looking so happy and the other one down looking so sad. Then we have weak and strong. Weak and strong. That one is very strong, can even lift up a car, and the other one is so weak. Now we have fast and slow. Fast and slow. Look at that one running so fast on the bicycle, and the other one is the tortoise walking so slowly. Loud and quiet. You can see making so much noise there, and then quiet. Loud and quiet. Loud and quiet. Then we have day and night. You can see day and night. Day and night. Then we have rare and common. Rare and common. Rare means something that is not, you don't always see around. It's not very much available. Then common means something that everybody see around. It's very common. So you can see, don't forget that some words may have more than one synonym. Just like I gave in my first slide that has amazed, surprise, stunned, flabbergasted, and perplexed. Okay. Now, a word can have more than one antonym. May have what? More than one antonym. Then we have more examples of antonyms. More examples of antonyms. I have masculine, feminine. Buy, sell. Profit, loss. Friend, foe. Foe means what? Enemy. Rigid, flexible. Flexible means it's not so firm. Can easily be changed or be broken. And oral, written. Oral, written. So when you don't say it with your mouth, you can write it down. So what we want, the next thing we want to do is that getting antonyms using prefixes. There are some words that we get their antonyms via prefixes. Now we have honor. You just put the prefix this, it becomes dishonor. Manage, the prefix makes mismanage. Responsible, ill, becomes irresponsible. Honest, dishonest. Obey, disobey. Like, dislike. Legal, illegal. Agree, disagree. So when you use prefixes, you can get the antonyms of such words, and I've given you examples for you to be able to see. Now, we have quite a number of antonyms here again. Dirty, clean, cry, laugh, big, small, young, old, bad, good, funny, serious, asleep, awake, happy, sad, sweet, sour, day, night, noisy, quiet, good. Now let's go to the next slide. We want to use synonyms in sentences. The young man tried to conceal the truth from his parents. The young man tried to conceal the truth from his parents. What is the correct answer? Is it reveal, hide, show, or confuse? What is the correct answer? Another word for conceal is what? Hide. Answer is hide. Now, the holiday commences next week. Ends, begin, expires. What is the answer? Commences. Another word for commences. The synonym of commences is what? Begins. Good. Alright, now let's go to using antonyms in sentences. Don't forget, antonyms is what? Opposite. Always have it at the back of your mind that antonyms means opposite. The young man tried to conceal the truth from his parents. The same example we used on the synonyms, we are using the same example for antonyms. Now, conceal here is not going to be hide. It's going to mean what? What's the answer? Reveal. Answer is reveal. That's the correct answer. Reveal. Now, the holiday commences next week. This time around, opposite of commences is what? What's the answer? Good. Ends. Ends next week. The holiday ends next week. Okay. Now, in conclusion, talking about antonyms and synonyms. Antonyms and synonyms make you a better reader and writer. Why? How? How do they make you a better writer and reader? If you have a lot of them in your vocabulary, you just be dishing them out to write a very good article. Now, don't forget, antonyms are words that are opposite in meaning, while synonyms are words that are what? Similar in meaning. Very good. Thank you so much for your class. But the attention now, come to the recap page where we check ourselves what we have learned. Now you can tell me what are synonyms. What are synonyms? Brilliant. Now list 5 examples of synonyms. Give me the word and the synonyms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now let's go to the next question. What are antonyms? What are antonyms? Very brilliant. Then list 5 examples of antonyms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. I'll be sending the class activity tomorrow. Ensure you get everything and be a good boy and a good girl. Bye.